Yo, peace, y'all. You already know what it is. The streets want to know. SWK, we in the building.
Yes.
Only on WeSaveTheKid.com and at SWK.Buzz. I got the legendary DJ, of course, the God.
That's a whole fact. I'm here. DJ Dion, I'm in the place. Follow me on Instagram at the God Dion. That's TheGoddDEI.
That's right. And if you like me, when you leave a comment, leave 7 of them for the God number. Of course, I hate Smitto _I_hate Smitto on IG. Of course, we'll get into that a little bit later this season. And I got my guy with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know your handle. Let them know who you are.
Facts. My name is Kashif. New clothing brand named Olaingo.
That's right.
From Nigeria, build yourself.
Definitely. Yeah. Give me your IG handle real quick before we get into it.
Olaingo Clothing. OLAYNKA Clothing.
That's right. So this is my peoples. You know, he been rocking me for a minute, so it's only right that I get him on streets where they know. Let them know what it's hitting for and what we do. Now, there's a lot to get into. We're a little late today. You know what I'm saying? Apologize for the delay. You know how it is in New York. Everything is working on one frequency sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I love when the MTA bullshit on the weekend working.
Yeah.
Now they tell you it's going to be a change. You like, it works for me.
You gotta stop. Listen, I got this thing where I start sending my people's text messages.
Nah, that was a great look.
Right? Listen, I'll be on point. Like, look, dude, it's 2 o'clock. Homie, if you got to get moving, get up now because the MTA traffic in New York City on the weekends is terrible. But first of all, I want to get into...
Especially if you're trying to move through underground veins. Because if you're in an Uber or something, it's a different type of frustration. You be on your phone still complaining. Like
that lift is so nasty when this ain't on time and you have...
Well, like you said, you in it. You just sitting still. You paid for it and you just in it.
Being that this is Streets Want to Know, I want somebody to leave us a comment and say, what is the next dimension to help the traveling system in New York City? What is the next way?
Well, they working on it. I think because they got them, they even got the ones in the street that tell you where, how long the train's gonna take and all that.
Okay.
That's a step.
So like the apps and stuff.
The apps, and then the tracking on the actual bus or the train where they tell you. You know what I'm saying? I think they making steps in the right direction. We still not quite Japan or China, like where it's moving. Like, you know what I mean? It should be a little more systematic because we are New York.
Right.
So the people that are in the position to address that, we do pay too much money, and I want to see express trains 24 hours for the amount we pay.
For the taxes, right?
Why do it stop at 10?
Shout out to the God for his notion on current events, because you got to be on point with these type of things.
You gotta be in the
How you feel about it?
You can't be too bougie too. I'm gonna keep a metro unit if I gotta.
Being that you out in the street, right, promoting the clothes.
Yeah, I mean, they said that they was gonna come up with them like back in the days where they had like the trains outside. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Now,
the trolleys.
Yes, like a trolley.
That's cool too, but the thing is, I mean, again, with that, like they got that in Jersey and several places like that.
Right.
They move smoothly. They got their own lane. You know what I'm saying? They
right.
Get fast.
I was gonna say, pick his.
With that mic.
Yeah, make sure you.
Alright, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, you know.
Pause. Lift it up for him, Duss.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Just get him properly situated. I don't want to.
Pardon me. Yeah, we gotta get it right. There you go.
Yeah, I ain't want to say it the wrong way, but that's what you need to do. You need to be talking right into the device. Is that cool? All right, that's what it is. All right, let's do it. Pause.
But yeah, something like that would be extremely needed in this world. Or if not, like they need to give people more jobs. They know like I heard one time they were saying like the trains be messed up, but like they got a lot of construction going on.
Right.
Give people more jobs so things be getting done.
More hands on. Stop bleeding American dry, the public dry with 3 workers for a job that need 90 people. That's what they do.
Like, it take 5 years when they could have took 1 year.
No, with the shine a light on what Brother Duss was going in on earlier. Reading is fundamental. You gotta be able to be literate to qualify for a lot of these jobs. Like, a lot of people could physically do it, but they can't fill out the application. And that's a sad dimension in our hood. That, like I tell people all the time, you can't read, you're grown up. Yeah, that's unfortunate and all that. But if the quicker you tell somebody, we can get you on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you willing to learn a new swindle or a new crease of the system, but you're not willing to learn how to read. You know what I'm saying? That's sad.
The reason why I say is because now we in an age with hip hop, when you look at a lot of the historians and the people that have years, you know, because ain't too many people got careers strong in hip hop. So you look at the legends, right? We call them legends. I don't like to use OG because I feel like that's something for people that's on their way dead, and then you call them an OG.
No, not that, because an OG in hip hop is somebody that turned you on the game.
He could have been around for a minute and he make sure your contract's straight. You know what I'm saying? That's more of an OG than a kind of a legend or iconic figure, like you were saying. But back,
Okay, cool. No, I accect that.
No,
that's cool. That point is very valid. But I was thinking in the vein of I watched the interview with David Banner, and he was like, they try to stick the OG stamp on us all the time in hip hop so they could get you out.
Okay, I see
what you see what I'm saying?
No. All right, my bad.
Right. Like, like, yo, they want to keep saying OG so they can keep to stigmatize you. Oh, you old, so you should retire, or you should.
See, OG to me means wisdom. Mean you did it, you lived it before.
Right.
I can't respect you if you haven't done what I'm doing before.
Exactly.
That's all I can say. Like,
the
you know what I'm saying?
experience.
So yeah, if you could be an OG in the physician field, you could be an OG as a lyricist.
Right.
You can't be an OG in the physician field and tell a person on the corner of Herkimer or whatever how to do what they do. You see, your mechanics don't, you know what I'm saying, make you an OG in their field. And that's all I'm saying. So that, yeah.
And the reason I was saying that because like I was saying, I'm reading Cormega's book, The True Meaning, and I think it's dope. But I was saying that to say, you know, even in hip hop, it's grown up so much. If your favorite artists have books, Angie Martinez, Jay-Z, Gucci Mane even has a book.
To start a culture. Because a lot of people don't have books in their house.
Exactly.
A lot of people can't name 5 books they read. They can name 5 books they cheated out of to do a book report in school when they was going. But they can't name 5 books they bought and read as an adult. And that's sad. Right. That's why these people applaud them for doing that. Are the people that are trying to start that culture. Jay-Z decoded even. Right. Or like you said, the Prodigy book, our little Sean got one on the way. Or got an emotion.
Yes.
Dame Dash Culture Vultures.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Let's
Culture
bring back.
Vulture. I like that.
You gotta get that one. Dame Dash got a book called Culture Vultures.
OG. But let's bring back literacy and let's preach and practice that.
Let's make it as cool as we.
To be on
what I'm saying is, you know, when people think streets want to know, and I don't want our show to be stigmatized neither for just the BS,
bullshit
for the
or
BS,
street shit.
right? Or just street shit and the shit outside. I'm saying what's going on in the world today, in our world, because most of us come from the pavement.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The hard concrete jungle, or the projects, or the inner city ghetto, and things like that. So let's glorify reading more for the kids.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
More than you glorify somebody having a Gucci belt, because that's what I see.
Yeah.
Like, this is the fad now. Like, you ain't got money because you're not driving this.
Yeah.
How about you driving that, but you can't read? So when it's time for you to go to another state, you don't know where you're going if it ain't for GPS. You see what I'm saying?
Well, if you don't got a signal, you just really assed out, because now you can't read and you don't have the mannerism to even ask somebody. You don't even know how to approach somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. Right, exactly.
Super unfortunate.
So we gotta keep a balance up here as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I get older people that say, well, I checked your show out and
all I got from was ratchet rhetoric.
It was a little ratchetness, you know, and I say, you know what?
That's entertaining, but we do have a flip side.
Exactly. I tell people all the time, you know, I can't clean it up. If that's what we choose to, but we still stick to the topic.
Not really clean it up, but this more spearheaded toward helping the problem instead of always just clowning it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is streets want to know. So on the street, you don't talk with a total clean vernacular.
Right.
We don't talk Ivy League all the time. I mean,
you heard that?
We could
do that. Vernacular.
We could do that, but that would kind of dilute the theme of our brand. You know
that's why your DJ gotta be the God number. You see what I'm saying? You see how I operate up here? But I'm gonna introduce the homie because we don't want to be up here chatty too much. But I'll let them know a little bit more about the fashion world, because this is a big part of hip hop, and that you do your own thing. You have your own boutique. I wouldn't say boutique, but yes, boutique, right?
Yeah, you can basically cool. Yeah.
I say you in the trenches with it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Boutique make it exclusive. Time out though. Boutique make it exclusive. That means it ain't everybody kind of can't get it. They gotta come there to get it. So that's a better way to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to describe it, absolutely. Yeah. And I've started designing probably when I was like 12, 13. I'm 34 now. Just turned 34 on Friday. So happy belated. Thank you. So but besides that, starting the brand at least about 2 years ago, trying to sew. I started that probably around like 15, 16. And eventually I just got my game up. Started on sleeves, then making shirts, jackets, whatever. You know what I mean? Right.
You started to get your creativity.
Yeah, the creativity started to build. Yeah, and just trying to do something positive for the culture and for myself, my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's first and foremost, because it shows them, wow, look, my pops is actually taking the initiative, and kids need to see hands on. You could tell a kid anything. I tell them, when I was young, you could have told me anything, but I wasn't one of those kids. I wanted to see it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So take me with you somewhere and show me what you talking about.
Exactly.
It was from the neighborhood.
My ears don't work. I need to see it.
Yeah, right. It was just from the neighborhood that took us on the what's the big boat down by the city?
The yacht. I mean,
what is
it
that? With all the
called?
fighter planes.
Oh, you talking about
Yes, the Intrepid. Appreciate Pyro in the back, one of the bosses. An older cat from the neighborhood took me there. Then I learned and did my own investigation on the Tuskegee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Their situation
Section,
and what they did with all the, we ain't gonna get into the basics of it, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Somebody showed me. They ain't just tell me anything. We in a stage now, especially with the millennials, that they don't want to hear nothing. So you have to show them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to see somebody like you that's coming from their walk of life, making the clothes, stitching, all that, I think that's dope.
Thank you so much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to see that. It needs to be hands-on. Because it's like your parents always tell you, do as I tell you, not as I do.
No, but the great thing with that, with the whole parent thing, like you said, it's the journey. Like, a lot of people is good at telling their kids to do what they seen people do before them. Like, go out and get a job or be good at this. But when you start something like an entrepreneur, your brand, it might take 50 years to get it to be where certain other brands at. That's where your children come in at. If you set the blueprint real good and proper, where all they have to do is follow it, they get to see the real fruition of it, which will make you ultimately proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like you said, we got to start thinking generational wealth instead of thinking like the gratification of right now.
Right now,
you know what I'm saying? Like, my brand will pop in 3 years, and that might take you 50. And you might have started, like you said, at 36. So with that being said, like you said, the children, if you set the foundation real proper, where they get this and make the blueprint laid out, it should work. You know what I'm saying? You get to see.
And like you said, even with clothes, you know, that can't be instant gratification because you're starting it from scratch.
You
know what I'm saying? So get into the process of, like, maybe, you know, because I want the people to see, like, for those out there who got the vision to say, I loved to dress as a kid. I kind of, as I got older, I just fell out of love with it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But fashion was everything because to me it was connected to hip hop.
It goes coincide.
It's your uniform. Like, I tell people, colors is moods. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I got on a bright color, that I'm reflecting how I feel. I feel vibrant that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we come from. Cross colors and Carl Kanai. And look at that finally getting his just due. You know
I was a fan of the firm, and I couldn't wait to see what A and Nas and them was wearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout AZ, Quiet Money. Yeah, that
AZ,
thing
son.
was different.
Nah, he just posted something on the gram the other day though. The OG stayed with something. He had the real 8-ball. The old man, it looked so crazy.
He
He looked like, yo.
I saw
like,
that.
yo, where did you?
Yeah, I saw that.
But it's like, that was crazy. Speaking of WAP, I got something from WAP in the email, so we're gonna get to that. Shout out to WAP though, Mice and them.
So as far as, like, you know, what's the next step?
I was gonna get back to what you were saying with the designing process. You figure, like, I love to just do stuff that's creative. Like, you know, like, I don't want to. I hate to be a copycatter. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do is I go to the club or something, and you got the same shit I got on. It's like, well, damn, bro.
I hate that.
You know what I mean? So at least even when you get a piece, like, if you wanted this, it could be different. I can make it some way different. Like, you could get some custom orders. Yeah.
Right.
Just because you want to feel like the way I used to feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you want to be the only person with it.
Yeah. So when I design, I actually design from my heart. Like, you could. I don't even know what I'm gonna do sometimes. You could just be like, yo, just make me something creative. Or if you want to get something sold up, I go get some material, chop it up, fabric, boom, bring it to the crib, get right, and then boom, make magic. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. So
the process is crazy. I would like one day to come and watch. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of those type of people. Like I said, a person could tell me anything. I've seen your process. I've seen you, you know?
Yeah.
But I like to come and sit and watch and just do the knowledge on it, and you can really see, because to watch something that didn't exist.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
You
like, got the jacket that come out your mind, to actually see it come into fruition, and somebody make it the same way you see it.
You know, like you said, it's like you said, production of clothes. Because remember, the whole shit about that is the fabric already exists. Remember, he's just gonna put it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
The elements on the planet, nothing new under the sun. The elements on the planet exist, but the fact that he gonna take maybe suede or this and attach it to this, and then give it these type of buttons with this type of color. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Of course.
That type of bedazzle.
That's the magic in it. Like you said, I go in, get nice, and
but
you know
that's
like,
I'm just overappreciated. I'm glorified in a different way with
100%.
Yeah, when they could beat that, you know what I'm saying? This is an art, you know what I'm saying? But the tools exist, like say a paint. You know what I'm saying? You got canvases and paint. With somebody else gonna do it, it ain't gonna be what you gonna do.
Exactly.
So that's all I'm inspiring.
Their hand is different than the next.
Exactly.
Some people don't appreciate this as much as they should. So like some people, like I have a cousin, even be like, yo, I can't wait for it to be made. Like I need it. Like he got money, he want to get it, but he don't want to give me the money because he don't want to wait a week or a couple of days. Dog, that's your loss.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you could have had something that nobody else got, but you choose to go to the store, spend the money on somebody. You don't even know that person. You don't even know that designer.
Only because like
you know me directly.
No, but number one, that's a whole different subject. That goes to people not wanting to see you with it. But number two, the other thing is the manufacturing. Remember?
Yes.
At one time, we had shoemakers. We had tailors. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no brands.
Exactly.
The brands start outsourcing these jobs in the warehouses to where, like you said, they pay 18 cents to make something and then sell it to you for $60.
Yes.
So with that being said, you can't compete with that type of manufacturing unless you partner with them.
Yes.
It's like the record deal. Remember, so now you're going to lose some of your creativity
Yep.
and a lot of your profit to compete to have it out as fast, or do you learn how to attract your audience to be like,
is y'all getting this?
You don't have this.
Please,
That's
I hope y'all
fact.
out there getting this because this is what Streets Want to Know is about.
So that's the difference in exclusive or manufacturer. Like you said, you could go in the store and cop that Averex Varsity.
Yep.
Mine is a one of one. I have mine made.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, you never gonna be as fly. You know what I'm saying?
What happens when you go?
I can change the fabric. I can change the color.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is in the. You got yours off the rack, remember?
Yep.
And that's how we used to talk back in the day. Your suit came off the rack. Now it's cool to get it off the rack.
Yeah.
Because you said the manufacturing rate.
Yeah.
It ain't, you're not this.
Yes.
I love what you, like you said, I love the
Yes.
custom do. See, the only thing with you,
Yes.
when I come to deal with you, you got to deliver. If you
Exactly.
tell me it's going to look like this, this,
You
and
gotta
this.
look like that.
When I get it, I want to touch it and be like, you did your thing.
Yes.
And then now, like you said, when I'm wearing it with pride. And
That's why I always tell him.
Yeah.
Like
got it from him.
he be showing different stuff on his site, and I be like, yo, bro. It's certain stuff he make, and I'm like, bro, I gotta get that. He's like, yo, I got you. Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of you.
Do it, yeah.
Because I see his vision, and I feel the same way. Like, yo, like they call it fashion now. And I'm, no disrespect to anybody who dressed the way they want to dress. That's your business, right? But certain dudes to me dress like women. Mm-hmm. It's not fashion to me, right? To me,
that's an agenda that's promoted.
Right.
They not doing that. They're easily influenced by somebody that was put in a position to do it.
But you know, even when you
they don't want to do that,
right? But you know, even when you influence, you still have the free will,
to
say
what
who you influenced by,
who you influenced by. You understand what I'm saying? Right.
But the hypnosis of the influence.
Yeah,
like
of course, I get it.
And
some of them is illuminated.
Don't let me start throwing people in the bus.
Yeah.
We have a whole separate ravioli part. You know the bosses, they love that part. They can't wait to get to the part. We know they be on the bus. The ravioli part is international. But
I say that because
in fashion.
Yeah, I say that. The reason why I say that is because it's certain vision I can see from certain designers. Like, I was a big fan of when, and I'm not gonna say Puff was designing himself, but I know part of his vision played into Sean John at the time.
Because it's materials and colors.
Because the materials and colors he was using, I said, I see that.
The members only style jacket. You know what I'm saying?
The members only style jacket was one of the things I love the most.
I'm tell you, I tell people all the time, Puff is definitely an excellent producer and marketing genius.
Right.
And excellent at making it his.
Right.
And looking at something and be like, why would I spend money on that when I can make it?
I can make, it's a fact.
So that's what I take
because
far.
Let's go a little bit step back. We don't want to step too far back, but I was telling my son and my nephew this like a week ago. I was like, you know what's crazy? All the curriculums you learn in school don't prepare you for the real world.
Exactly.
They prepare you to be a worker.
Listen, my daughter over there.
They don't prepare you to be an executive.
You talking to your daughter?
Yeah, she need to listen to this.
It's no true.
Now I'm not
saying it's a different language. It's a different language to be an executive than to be a worker. If you plan on going somewhere, punching in and getting a good 40 in, there's nothing wrong with that because we need people to do that. But if you plan on being an initiator, a forward thinker, ahead of the curve, entrepreneurialism, no. It's not true.
Now, what they teach you is to, like you said, to be a worker. So I'm saying to myself, all right, cool. When you look at most of I feel like we're in an age, especially in music, where everything as far as the independent market is hands on. Everybody, they own clothes. You got dudes with the t-shirt makers at home.
That's what makes it so sad. Everything in the millennial area, you have the access to be hands on. So it looks stupid when you depend on someone else to do it. You dig what I'm saying?
Right, 100%.
That's where we at.
Okay.
You can
I'm with
do
that.
everything yourself.
Yes.
But you say, I want him to do it. but I'm mad how he do it.
Right.
I'm mad how long he take.
Yeah.
I'm mad how much he paying me.
Right. We wouldn't even
even
try
stupider
to partner with you, but then
Won't
not
partner
No, you won't.
with
Yeah,
you.
no,
Exactly.
you won't propose something. You won't just say, "Why can't I do this part and you do this
Yeah.
part?"
because in school they don't like. There's no school that teach you about
There
financial
is.
literacy.
Yes, there is.
Not back when we was coming up.
No, when
not
we was
back
coming
then.
up, we weren't privy to it. That's what you got to say. We were in the 600 school, remember? Keep it talk,
Well,
Twill.
I didn't
We
get
was
there.
in the 600 school. Not me.
Look.
I was in the 600 school.
I didn't get there to high school.
No, I was in
Look.
Definitely
but
talking
you was
about
still,
me.
But you was still my man. Not,
Nah,
not you
yeah,
per se,
yeah,
because we
yeah.
met like a
Look, I was in something
But my
close
thing-
to it in high
all
school.
my
It's all
homies
right.
was, but that didn't mean you wasn't my man and that you're not a good person today. My thing was how they diagnosed your mentality.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And your parents' ability to afford to
Yes.
put you in a bracket
Wherever,
where
yeah.
you could grow and flourish in a
So they
different
didn't. So basically, knowing that, you know that they wasn't teaching us that.
That's all I was saying.
Right. For
You know
the
what
ones
I'm
who
saying?
was in 600 school, for the ones who
'Cause
was
they had-
disbarred.
They had-
Not even the
they
600,
had
you gotta
Carltons-
remember,
They
I-
had Carltons in the 80s. That's all I'm
Look.
saying. It was a Carlton in the 80s. Somebody had on all the...
One of the. Let me tell you some. And we gonna get back to the BS for a second. We gonna keep the profanity down because the children are here today.
Okay.
So one of the owners of We Say What They Can't was a Carlton.
Okay, see? But see how the influence...
Now it's
said
which
one of the
owner?
owners.
It's which.
That's another story another day. We're going to go down another day. But it's good to know that because he took his skills and he brought it back.
To
Look where we at.
use, yeah.
Look where we
Very
at today.
intelligent brother.
Yes.
Caught him in a cardigan many days.
Polished. Ivy League speech.
Ivy
all that. He know how to set a table. He know how to set a table. He know about the salad fork and
Yo,
what's going for. He
remember
has
ATL?
etiquette. He has etiquette.
Remember
etiquette.
ATL?
No,
He
that's
said you
fine.
gotta put Picasso in your house.
But that's why you ever notice when that episode come on as a disclaimer, he's saying that he's not a part of this rationalism.
Oh, shit.
But when you press play as a disclaimer, say I'm not part of that shit. I fuck with them. I benefit off it, but I'm not a part of the well, you know, I gotta curb it because you know we got the money. But nah, man, yeah.
That's what we do.
It's
up
crazy.
here.
That's a
But
fact.
nah, homie, I just like I said, as being a fan of first seeing you and
Thank you.
seeing your creativity, you coming to the show and saying, "Well, I want to try this. I want to do that." You can't in fashion. I tell people you can't be afraid to step out sometimes. That's why with some of the stuff you see, even with the colors, how you play, I'm like,
Something
I
that
will
ain't been
wear
done
that.
yet. Yeah, do
I
something.
will wear that.
Now
just
sometimes it go wrong. Paul's don't forget what's sometimes you see the person with the leopard or zebra print, you look like that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
like some stuff like,
But
how you
it's-
gonna do
it's
that?
ways to
But it's like
Yeah.
a big girl, right? It's like let's take a bigger female from a smaller.
with leopard tights. It could scare you. That could scare you. she meant to go out, but that could scare you. Your kid could be like, "You see that, Daddy?"
Oh, look, because you've been there, you do fashion. You ever look at something and go, that looks dope, but not on you.
Yeah.
Word.
And that's people not knowing themselves.
No,
yeah.
Like you
They
know, you
They
can't
winning
get away
for
with-
somebody else winning. Like
Eggs.
see, my mom, she's one of the people that is like fly. She like to try new stuff. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So she tell me all the time. I go to the job and people would be like, "How you did that?" But mind you, they can't do that. That's why they mad. You know what I'm saying? How you did it? Because we could do it. We could pull it off. It ain't because we light
Moms
skin.
know, right? Yeah, right.
'Cause they
Mom,
wanna-
she knows. She knows.
Yeah.
She knows her pedigree.
Herself.
She knows, right?
She know
knows
herself.
It's
right.
the sentiment. It's
Yeah.
like you said. It's how
Right.
they say it too.
Whether it's a wig or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you could do it because it's you. Now,
little
just
chemical
because you
colors.
doing it don't mean I'm gonna go out and try it.
I could appreciate
Exactly.
it without having to duplicate
Right.
or replicate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So that's what I'm saying. Like certain things I see people wear, and it's like, yo, that shit is hot, but I don't think you should have wore that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And those
Like,
are the ones that's copycatters.
especially when there's exactly.
Yeah.
The copycat is like you'd rather look at somebody else's closet instead of look at your own and
Yeah.
say what's missing.
I remember it was when
See
I
what I'm
when,
saying?
At your own pace.
when
your
I
own
first
collection.
started making like real official, like not even official clothes, like regular t-shirts, because I was doing that, press ons, whatever.
That's
I had some hater shit that said if you was a hater, suck my. And it said especially if you was a bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, mind you, I sold like 500 of those in the summer, in one summer, right? This is about like 4 or 5 years ago. And before the first shirt I sold, I had asked my friends, "Yo, what's up? Y'all want to buy one?" They like, "Yo, what's that?" Like I buy it when I see somebody else wear it.
And they told you that
That
friend was
made
the
me-
realest.
you know,
No, they kept it real. I'd rather that. They kept it
Yeah, they
real.
kept it
but
real.
But he gave you the formula in a harsh reality.
Yes.
That's the formula.
And
when
it
it be
was-
hot
he
someplace
showed me
else,
that he
no,
was the
everybody gonna
copier.
run and say, no, not a copier. He gonna want to tell. He wants to be proud of you. That's what he wanted to say. You don't know how to say it. Yeah. I want to be proud of you. I want everybody to run and tell me.
When I see one of these rappers that I follow.
Anybody I admire.
Anybody.
When I see them in it, I can say I know.
But do you know what that tells me? You know what that tells me if I was you? I would have said, okay, that's no problem, but I'm going to also raise the price.
And that's what I just told him.
That's how you kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. So you going to wait till you see.
Remember, I offered it to you at the ground rate. Like when it was being made.
Yeah.
Now that they $300, you expect the homeboy rate.
Yeah.
But no one get the homeboy rate. No one get the homeboy rate.
The nigga that's rocking it that you like.
That's what's real.
He get it.
Because
even you wanted him to rock it, so now we have to let him rock it.
Your discount. And
yes,
you go get
discount.
it from where I sat him at.
Yeah.
Macy's, wherever I blew up and put him at my boutique, you go get him from there.
Yep.
That's the science.
Absolutely.
My new thing is, we got to start explaining to even the young homies, man, like,
how
you
to
don't
develop.
even know what you wearing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what you wearing.
Number one, the Holy Quran teaches us we shouldn't wear mixed fabrics. I tell people all the time, if your shit ain't 100% anything, how are we keeping it 100? Not for real. If your shirt is 20% polyester, 10% rayon, and you put it in a dryer straight, how you keeping it 100?
Right.
One part straight up, the other part straight.
According to our trail. I tell designers, I challenge you to keep it 100. I'm reading your label. Not for your name, I'm reading your label for your fabric. Right. You put into this, then I'm fucking with your brand. If not, then I could get it made myself.
That's a fact.
Why I'm gonna do this? Why I'm investing
we all could put some printing on a shirt.
Yeah, everybody.
Or
do
not.
that.
Or we could wear the plain shirt.
I
mean, for real.
White tees had what, about 8,
No,
9 summers?
not even a tee. Like you said, expensive fabric. It just don't got no writing on it, B.
Yeah.
It could be raw silk. A raw silk shirt.
Yeah.
Only tag is in the inside.
Think about it. Did the Kings and Queens, did they have somebody? Was Calvin Klein on the royalty? When you look at Nefertiti, did they have Fendi on? Think about what you're saying. They had excellent fabrics. They didn't have no name on it.
Right.
They had gold cups and excellent fabrics. That's what we supposed to get back to. Our descendants was royalty.
I'm trying to tell you.
So putting your name on it is cute, but if your fabric and design is what it is,
it makes everything.
We get to know your name.
Yes.
Because you're the one that do that.
Yes.
There's no more we should be involved with anything where we not trying to sit there and learn to have ownership.
Yeah.
Nothing. I don't care even if you wear some sneakers, this, that, Jordans. If I can't say in 4 or 5 years I want my own sneaker, then what are we doing?
Why am I buying them every day they come?
Why are you buying every pair?
You supposed to be buying them, looking at them, analyzing how I'm gonna do it. Like that's what I do. I just took a belt and I was in the house arguing about, not arguing, but talking to my mother about the belts. Like, yeah, we about to create some belts, and it's not that hard. All you gotta do is take this part. And my mind all day is thinking.
But it's
people don't even
know what's missing. You can look at a belt and say, all these belts look kind of nice and they got fancy names, but they flimsy. Mm-hmm. What if I make a belt of a different material that lasts
Exactly.
Same shit with sneakers. I tell people all the time, I'm not a sneaker head. I don't buy them as they come. I'm a sneaker enthusiast. I like the technology of sneakers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when a brand make a type of sneaker, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you come out with I don't want to name certain things, but when you change the fabric or the dimension of the way it's done, that's what makes me a fan of your sneaker. That's a fact. So like you said, like how the Jordan brand, for instance, be, or even the Yeezy, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When they make certain, like how he's switching from the Calabasas to the, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm more of a fan of. I'm not a fan of, I gotta get every color. That's corny. Every color.
See, the reason why I like the Yeezys, but the reason why I'm not pressed about the Yeezys because they can't fit on his foot. And he created them.
I'm not even. Well,
that's crazy.
That nigga weigh like 260 right now.
Whole nother story. But like,
that's crazy.
How you can't wear your own shit?
Kanye.
That nigga wearing army boots.
Whoa.
2 T's, 1 a 4X, 1 a 2X under the 4X.
But think about it. Do Jordan wear his? Oh, you get my point?
Now,
exactly. This is another. So guess what?
Not even that.
I'm learning from these.
Jordan still wears a bell-bottom jean.
I'm the fan of the ones he wore, and Jordan was a fan, like you said, of the sneaker technology itself. That's why each number reflects a different element of the game. You know what I'm saying? So like with the pennies, I told niggas out, phone posit is a different level of comfort.
How many athletes can we say had a great sneaker?
Charles Barkley, Rasheed Wallace, just to name a few.
Slow down.
Rasheed Wallace is back. They back. I still got mine from before.
What sneaker Rasheed had?
He had the Air Forces with the all color bottom. The bottom is a solid color. It came in patent.
Yes, I remember those.
I
remember. I was just trying.
I still have mine from before, but they back now. A couple artists posted them.
So
Charles, all of his
Penny,
is fly.
of course,
Penny's is fly. Jordan is like way.
Did you ever own a Shaq?
I want the white ones though. I want the white ones. The
See,
white
his,
ones, the ones that look like the moon.
I don't know why. When I was young, it's like it was only joy, and then I was like,
The
you know,
Tim
like
Duncans is dope
the
too,
ears,
the
the
silver
ears,
ones.
you know,
Yes,
the
the
tempos.
Yes, okay.
What about the
The
Len
tempos.
Bias Reeboks? Nah, I'm dead ass though. You really see?
What about the sneaker that was the cheapest sneaker? What about the guy from Queens?
That was a dope sneaker.
I mean, not Queens. What about?
I got dizzy.
What about the guy from
Well,
Coney Island
yo.
that tried to make the sneaker the cheapest?
Oh, the Marlberries, the
Nobody
Starberries.
talks about
But that's why.
Marlboro.
Remember
He was trying to do that to try to, you know, to help out.
He like Big Daddy Kane in rap. When he tried to perform with Blue Magic and all, it was a little bit ahead of his time. See how people doing that is cool?
Yeah.
That's how Starberry was.
Yeah.
He's supposed to make him $290
And then drop.
And then let him depreciate to it.
Yes, that's what you're right.
But if you put him out $29.99 in the hood,
Nobody gonna want him.
Yes. And they didn't tell him. They didn't tell him what.
That's a good point. Damn.
Yes.
They didn't tell him what your friend told you. Remember, your friend was honest. He said when somebody else rocking them, they didn't tell him that. They didn't say, yo, if these was 500, if these was like the LeBar balls,
The Ewans, you gotta say the Ewans.
the Adidas Ewans. See, because remember, if you say the other
Yes.
ones, the other ones is like we call those ahas. Like we don't really.
Niggas laugh at them.
They came out in mad colors, but the Adidas ones, and they gotta have a net. They gotta have a net on the inside.
And remember, it used to come with the paws, the little basketball,
Yeah.
right? It used to come with the shit
I'm
hanging
gonna
off
get
the
you
shoe
for your next birthday though. I'm getting you a brand new pair of them Percy Millers. Remember those?
I'm getting some for the
Nick
staff.
Colors, I'm getting-
It's that
The Nickel,
Percy
yeah, for the
Millers.
staff. We should get it for the
No, why?
staff.
Because they still have
The masterpiece. Yo.
Getting y'all some masterpiece.
And he played on Charlotte. He
Oh.
was in 3 pickup games.
Nah, those wasn't attractive.
That's what it should say on the side, right?
Those wasn't attractive.
Nah, because I was sitting here thinking like a lot of
Yo,
athletes
the
that
new-
had sneakers, their shit wasn't popping.
Now the new LeBron Fruity Pebbles was crazy too, though. I ain't gonna front.
I can't get with you.
Nah,
All
I
them colors, I
That's
can't.
what I'm saying. See, I probably wouldn't wear them. I just like the technology. I like the way they
See,
look.
I said this. Look, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I didn't say this. Shout out to Broski and the Cuddies in the back. We just had this conversation. I said I am gonna buy the Mano KOBs, but I'm not. I might not wear them.
Like that. They don't
Yeah.
gotta fix.
I'm gonna
that's
support you.
right? And the
I'm
thing
gonna
is,
support.
see, you buy 2 pair of those because of who it is, and you wear one time and take a
Yes,
picture,
yes.
and then you put the
Because
other
I'm
one
gonna
out.
tell you
Like,
what
I
it
got
was.
one pair and
wasn't-
one pair that I never wore.
When it comes to felines, and it's just me personally.
Cream felines every summer.
Cream. If it wasn't
Get
cream,
at me. Get
only
at
other
me.
feline.
And feline belongs with the F,
Yes.
not the one where it's spelled out.
Yes.
You know, that's just me.
Yeah,
with
right.
the
If
F.
it wasn't the cream felines, which is the original, it was the Grand Hills.
Okay, whoa. See, my daughter.
See,
had
I'm
those.
different.
I
I'm
didn't
a little
have
different.
Yeah,
when
I'm
I
not
blaze,
even
when
gonna
I
lie.
blaze
Those
off
was
on a
me.
feline, I'm a little different. So
I want to say one thing about the fila. I respect and love them regardless, but I even like the fact that they created a symbol that represents a letter. You understand? Like this to
But
me,
it
when you
represented a lifestyle when it first came out. Remember, it was Dope Boy Fresh. These was the
see, I
first
don't know.
ones
I'm
that
only
was
34.
$110.
Look, I'm
gonna put you on.
put me on. I don't know.
Felines came out, they was $110.
Listen
now,
to the
remember,
guy,
regular,
y'all.
regular tennis shoes, as your parents used to call them back in the day, was about $40, $50 average pair. So when you said I want a pair of felines, if you had siblings and shit like that in your household budget, your parents were like, that's appalling. I would never spend $100 on a pair of sneakers. Look what we doing now. But that's what feline represent.
Yeah.
When you came to school with felines on in third
you was
grade,
Dope Boy Fresh.
your parents was the Huxtables, or they was Dope Boy Fresh. They was slinging mad pies, or you had a Dr.
Your
Lawrence
pops
parent.
was on his way to do rapings,
Or no, listen,
you was getting it for the low.
He was giving people too much. No, I'm not. But other than that, no. Or
Too much of the pudding.
No, hold on. I'm gonna tell you another one. Or another scenario. Or you was the only child. You was the
Yeah.
only child. Your parent really.
Well,
loved
I
you.
wasn't. I didn't have.
I
I'm
hated
gonna tell
the
you
only
that.
child nigga like I hated a diesel nigga. Like them two are one and the same because it's just
You
almost.
would think
Some only child niggas was mad cool though. You could go.
They
to
was,
Me,
but
that was
so what?
me.
But it's
You at your
almost
crib.
it's too easy in the world for you not to get bumps and bruises. Like you're only child boy. Anything you cry, you got your sneaker, your jacket. So it was boys
Some
like
of them,
us.
some of them got
who
a
had the
complex.
shit
though.
jacket
Nah,
who took your stuff.
Nah, some of my mans that's the only child got a complex. They not
Yeah?
having that.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to throw them
I
under
used
the
to-
bus of their name, but they not having that.
I used to beat
Some of
on
my
the
man,
only
I supposed to
child
get the
boy. I was
fence.
that
Only
dude.
child. Some of my only child homies, y'all know y'all. They not having that.
Nah, no, I'm
They
not
the
saying
ones that
for
sit
all.
on the train with their foot too far out back in the day. They not
Because
having
they only
that.
child boy.
Yeah,
I
they
get
was
it.
mad pretty.
Because
Good
there's
haircut on,
nothing
the latest
worse-
sneaker.
There's nothing worse than a straight diesel guy. Like you just sit there and think your
Naturally
muscles
diesel.
are everything. Like your muscles.
And he's still
are,
working out. He going to the gym tonight,
Yeah,
right?
like, yeah, like what do you like? You look. Come on.
What are you
What
working
if
out
society-
for?
What if society tells you that all your muscles are gonna stop this 45?
No, it's not even
What tells you that?
No, it's not even that.
Or even this Duss.
He still got old.
Even this Trey Pound.
But it's not that. In their defense, remember some guys, like you said.
And then, you know what it is about a Diesel guy? Have you ever noticed the Diesel? Because I have a few Diesel friends. But they'll sit there and they just want to be like, if you a statue. You understand? Like,
it's like a flexing.
It's royalty.
Flexing.
It's almost like we supposed to look at you and say, you're different from us because we got stomachs and you're Diesel.
Not even
How
that.
about I knock you out right now and see where you at with your muscle?
You know what I say to them? You know what I say to them?
You supposed to say one
I tell them they temple don't work out.
Exactly. Your
You
jaw
feel me?
only takes
Your
5
temple
pounds
don't
of
work
pressure.
out.
Mike Tyson proved that.
I tell most people why I used to.
Or your tight shirts. You know how your shirt like this around a man's shirt ain't supposed to be tight around this.
Like you take
With
your
your Dieselness. And you know what? We gonna blame 50. All these rappers want to be fake Diesel.
Well, speaking of 50, number one, 50 page on Instagram is very entertaining. He's a very good follow.
Yo, shout out to 50.
Go get the strap.
Get the strap.
Yeah.
That's what, you know that's
Yeah,
what
shout
I
out
was
to
doing.
50.
Get the strap, B.
Get the
Like,
strap.
do not
Man.
provoke
I just
this
saw
man.
him in
Certain
gyms.
people-
I just saw him in gyms
Certain
going
people
at it.
do not fall into this 50 thing, man. He has a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah, he does.
I heard he get it in. I heard he not scared of a good fist fight. Don't be provoked.
He need me on his team then.
He was a fake Golden Glove boy.
Yeah, don't be provoked. But his page is very entertaining. That's a very entertaining.
I can't get with the Diesel guy. Even the Diesel baller. When everybody wanted to be muscular and rode all big paws, you all back big in the back. No, boys was skinny and nice.
But the thing is too, you ever run into the big dude that's really like the kid?
Yeah, let me tell you something. I knew who was nice in the park when you walked in, and I could see your Adam's apple from all the way down the block. The boy what you saw, the slim guy, watch him.
I know what you're saying.
40. He gonna have 40. The skip to my Lou.
Nigga say he got the Scottie Pippen neck.
You can see that nigga blood type. Yo, that nigga gonna have 40 something.
Nigga say he got the Scottie
You can see
Pippen
his
neck.
blood type. Yeah. You can see that nigga O negative. He gonna have 40, boy.
He hungry in a different way.
He
only eat if he get 40.
He not human.
He eat if
He
he
not
get 40,
human.
my nigga.
We
This
start,
boy goes
son
in.
start. The dude that came in with the whole Knicks warm up. The
Oh
headband,
shit. He ain't scoring nothing,
the
right?
knee pads.
He scored 2 points and left with a
Nigga
sprained
had
ankle.
3 baskets. He was like boogalooing above the rim.
You seen that meme when the fat guy was working out, getting ready for basketball?
Yeah, exactly. That's
like
you.
him.
That's
a
you.
whole fact. That's sad.
Listen, man, you could sometimes size up your opponent from what you're looking at. I can tell if a dude fly just looking at him. Yo, boy, you got on 50 labels.
You know something they don't do no more?
The young
Trying too
boys
hard.
right now. I just saw a young boy in the train. He had on an Adidas tracksuit in Harlem's. Uptown's and Adidas
Crossbreed
is
is
not fly.
Not at all. See, you know what it is?
You know what that tells me? You know what that tells me? From
He need
head
me.
to
No.
toe,
Yeah.
not only does he need
He
you,
need you.
from head to toe, he thinks he's a man. From the feet up, you think you're a woman.
Ah.
You got
Yo,
son. Let me tell you, when you switch your speed
Yo.
like that, it says something
But
about
what-
your personality.
You got mad testosterone with a splash ass.
Yeah.
Trying to come on with me.
Nah, but what
Anybody
is
trying to
fly
come
though?
on?
Know this fly?
Sure.
What's fly is when you tell a dude that, right? I told my man that one time. He had on I want to say he had a Puma jacket, I think, with airs on or something. Something like that.
right.
But you're OG, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, get fly. This nigga didn't even, he took it on the chin. He opened the trunk and switched jackets.
That's
fly.
real. That's fly. That's
He said,
fly.
"Oh, my bad." He said, "I had this on
I give a
earlier."
perfect example.
Ah.
My man Booger Vel, Broski, I'll even say Rock, right? I know a few dudes that's got size on them. Fly is not just, it's how you put it together. Boy can have a good leather, right? A white tee.
Right.
Look at Rock on his birthday,
Rock
right?
played too
Well,
much.
wait, hold on.
Nah,
that was
he plays too
put,
much.
yeah,
Not even
because
gonna
he paid.
use him as
That
example.
was.
He played too much, son.
He almost went to Dapper Dan on the low. He almost went
That's
to Dapper
what he
Dan
do.
on the low.
His pieces be Dapper Dan-ish.
Yeah. That's
Dapper Dan-ish. You be like, I never quite seen those in that color, Rock. We be like, nigga, I might need to see the Rock.
But I say them three because they, you know, with size on them, they know how to put it together. Then you could take a boy 130 pounds. Now you slim, so you should be able to be fly.
But you could get in
But
everything,
right?
pause.
You
You
could
could wear
fit
them on
everything.
exchange.
Pause. So you could fit this whole pottery. This whole vase you could put around your back.
The shit that's on the mannequin in the window, you can fit that one.
You can fit this whole vase as a vest. So if you can't get fly
Out
at
of
that
those
point,
choices,
you're
yeah.
just not fly.
You don't
And I
have
tell
to,
people it's a perspective too. It's how you know. Yes, if you know yourself, you know it look good on you. Mm-hmm. So when you walk out the crib and you a buck 30 and your jeans is so tight, I can see your ID in your pocket.
That's what I'm about to say.
I know you got a Class D driver's license. I know that because you're a buck 30 and your jeans are a 15. That is once your jeans go backwards in size, you know you wearing women jeans, even if they're in the men's section. Once again, you want to be a woman. See what I'm saying? Brooke Shields. Everybody that dressed like that want to be Brooke Shields.
Let's put it in proper perspective. They don't really want to be a woman because I don't think they want to have babies and they want to have a menstruation. What they want is the attention.
Wait, hold on. I got to stop you,
Hold up. What they want is the attention that women get. Because look at the dude, the Bruce Jenner dude. You see what I'm saying?
He's a little different.
But he got jealous of the attention women got.
Yes, he did. But I'm going to tell you why he's different.
He didn't want to bear children or nothing. Caitlyn wanted the attention.
He used to run in his
I'm going to show these bitches. I'm going to show these bitches. They think they're going to kill me. Yeah, watch this. Right. I'm going to switch and be a bitch. Look at this shit. That's what it's about.
He used to run track and beat Africans. See, the problem with people is boredom.
Yo, did you see?
Listen, boredom. Hold on. Yeah.
Boredom.
Boredom. He used to run and beat Africans.
Did he beat any Jamaicans?
Yes, he beat.
He said the three
Then you was on the front of the cereal box, and that wasn't enough. See, you know what the problem is with some people? It's never enough for them. It's almost similar to your lady sometimes. You can take her to Bahamas.
So what's next, though?
Or in a year, you can take her to Paris. Wherever, and in a year, you know what she'll say a few months from that? That was a minute ago.
What you did now?
You still harping on that?
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
But
Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, it wasn't enough that he beat Africans
the
and Ethiopians in the Olympics. It wasn't enough that he ran so fast they put him on a Frosted Flake box. That wasn't enough. I need a heel. I need two stars in Hollywood.
I need one as Caitlyn.
Yes.
And one as Bruce Jenner.
And I need this corset to fit to a 6 waist. That's what he needed. Then he feels whole.
And a wig.
It depends on what makes you whole. I like oatmeal. I like Hennessy. I like ratchet chicks. I don't like a wholesome woman. If you don't smoke a little reefer when I'm not around, I don't want you.
And try to spray.
Yeah, and try to spray. I don't want you.
Facts.
What about Hennessy flavored oatmeal?
I ain't tried that yet.
No, I'm just saying you should. Yeah.
I gotta try that. I might have to try that. Can we get into a little music? We ain't got too much time.
That's a whole fact.
Yeah.
We kind of did it like traditionally how we ain't really
making
about no else.
Sorry,
artists. Like we like a lot of this shit.
See, because
hold up, J. Cole got a mean album. Jim Jones got some shit out.
Okay.
Hold on, I want to say something when we on the music tip.
Of course.
Shout out to Papa Don. You feel me? Papa the Don. You feel me? Rocking that clothes right now. He doing that. He turning up. Hopefully he could be in summer jams. You feel me?
All right.
So real quick before we get into music, because we don't have too much time. Shout out to Jimmy for the wasted talent. I think his project was dope.
Solid.
I think it was okay. Solid. J. Cole, I'm giving him 6 thumbs down, and I'm gonna use
why you say that?
Everybody's fingers in here because I think the production was terrible. The lyrics were great, the beats were horrible. And this is my problem with Nas to a certain extent, and where Nas and Jay differ.
Nah, in his defense,
J. Cole beats were terrible.
In his defense, the beats are terrible. So J. Cole shined the mirror on what's wrong. What's going
different spot, bro.
He went out on a different
radio station.
Yeah.
So a day.
But this ain't the time that I'm asking for you to get hit by.
Heard Mark?
Yes, that's true. Yes, but this is also the time that I'm not asking for you to get hit by arrows.
Well,
because you took a long enough period to come out. See, let me explain something to you. Let me tell you something to people. A lot of artists got away with being hot in the time. I don't care what nobody says. It's my opinion. I'm not gonna sit here and say I will listen to Big Pun now like I did before. It's not gonna happen. What he got away with then, he can't get away with now because a lot of that was Millie mouthing. Period.
No, but you can't front though because he's not here. You can't. He's not even a good example because you don't know how.
But how you can't say that?
How he would have transformed.
We can't say from then.
I never use a person that ain't here that can't defend their.
So then that's the case. That why they don't play him as much as they play Big. Every year he dies.
Because you know what I was just thinking? Ain't the same. The people that own the masses ain't campaigning. You dig what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a tradition on March 9th.
No, and it's
to play big.
No, it's always a tradition. That's wrong too. We need to celebrate birthdays. I hate seeing people celebrate that.
Yes, I do too. Okay, listen, what I'm saying is on March 9th, Even the radio stations. I'm not saying just
they all
me.
agree that that's a monumental feat.
And I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong.
How you think that make his family feel?
Of course it feels. But I'm
with that being
I'm not
said,
trying to be politically correct.
You was proving the point of that they play his records. We're not going to negate your point. But my thing is, like you said, the people that are in big funds that benefit off of the playing of those records are not campaigning like big.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I love X. Not the biggest X fan, never was. I love X. I never dealt with the grown man barking. You're a grown man. And you bark on your records like a poodle, dog, German Shepherd, Greyhound.
I think that goes to personification.
Okay, that's fine.
He used it as his ad libs a personification to the
You have Boomer
characteristics
with a dog.
of a dog. Yeah,
all right. You have Boomer with a German Shepherd ears tatted on your back. Okay? And it was a cool to do that then, but not now. Right now, I don't think X could get away with that sound in this time.
What X can't get away with now is saying he don't like Drake face. He's abrasive. He said that's what really people don't want in the game right now. We don't want no abrasive shit.
We don't have too much time, so we're gonna get into the Ravioli report. That's dope. We ain't even do music today. And it wasn't needed. The homie came through.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
We kicked it with our guest today. That's what we did.
The homies in the back when it came early, we threw them on for this debate because I have questions. I'm not gonna say shout out to LeBron for winning because I could care less if you're a LeBron fan. Run up on me and see what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm not jacking him. Period.
But what else we ain't jacking is Melo playoff performance.
Listen. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna be biased to Melo. I will say this.
Was he injured?
He wasn't injured. No. Here's the difference.
I don't want to.
If we talking about basketball and they allow.
Now, in his defense, the system is broken. I was discussing that earlier.
Let's start there.
He's not in a system, number one.
That's number one.
Coach
and number
does not
two,
have a
listen,
system.
hold
Out
on.
there playing
I'm not making excuses for Melo because, listen, I'm not going to make excuse because he was very cold when I felt it's times he could have been hot. But here's the difference. When you're playing with another player who's running the floor, let's talk about the role of a point guard because Westbrook acts as a point guard. Your job is to get everybody else involved. You took 87 baskets in 2 games. How was the other stars on the team getting involved?
Well, I know what it was.
He said he nicer.
No, see what I'm saying? He's not nice. It's tunnel vision.
No, I said he said he nicer.
Yeah. I'm that nice.
He got emotionally invested. When he guaranteed Rubio with all that, he gonna shut it down and all that. He took it too far. That's my point. So with that being said,
how can you heat up your team? You have to get your players involved.
That was an actual fact. But I still think the system is broke.
Not being biased.
The system is broke, man.
You see, the difference with LeBron is this. Everybody's so much fans. LeBron. He has waves on the side, ball spot in the middle. LeBron. That nobody's going to say, if he takes another shot, I'm going to knock him out. LeBron has not been tested yet. I don't care what nobody say. You switch your team in the middle of the season, and if you don't get past the 76ers, every LeBron fan is going to make an excuse for why he didn't win. Mm-hmm. Period. You didn't make excuses for Mike because Mike won.
No, state it. If they don't make it past the 76ers by next
He's gonna retire.
We're not accepting your excuses. That too.
He's gonna retire.
He should.
We're not accepting your excuses though.
Only way Bron gonna ever be super nice if he get a ball head. Listen, we all black. We
We're
have
gonna
melody.
love him.
Most of your power comes through the top of your. As long as
it's
gonna increase that nigga playing stock. Listen, we've been saying this in the back.
His offense is gonna
attest to this. If Bron gets his Caesar, he might. Listen, KD might have a problem.
If he cut the side of his hair,
because you know what that tells me? You won't cut your hair because you're holding on to something that's not there. You need to let it go.
33%.
Sentimentally, right?
Yo, listen. Can we get into a quick Ravioli report and we can close out with that?
His hair is like a lawyer. They want their feet.
They want their
they
feet.
33.3.
They want their 33%. Bron cannot win without us. Here are the people. Nigga, Bron just speaks to them. Earthlings.
Yo, you got the proper.
Yo, listen, man. We getting into the Ravioli report. If you don't know anything about the Ravioli report, this is about the isms and the Fs and the fuckerisms of the world. Mm-hmm. We get into everybody. We don't care who you are, who you think you are. If you did some bullshit out here in society, we're gonna talk about you.
Easy.
I mean, this is almost the inevitable to talk about, but we just gonna put it out there. Kanye West.
Gotta let it breathe, son.
I gotta take a second because we don't have much time. Kanye West. At one time or another, you said George Bush doesn't care about black people. Now you are George Bush.
Oh shit!
You see how real that is? You've been a slut your whole life. only in the fear of danger do you mention that Beanie Siegel saved your life.
Let's How did that happen?
Yes, let's talk about facts. 33rd Street. Beans came and saved your life. Bitch nigga. But you act like you better
bitch
than...
assness.
Yeah, bitch ass. But you act like you better than all of us. I know why you said Donald Trump is your guy.
So he only tough on camera, basically. The way he be talking and acting and all that.
Your woman, your whole marriage is negotiated by a sex tape. Huh? Huh? Can we shine light on the truth? We gotta let that truth have its day.
You gotta let it hang out on streets.
You have to listen, Kanye. Do us all a favor. Find the nearest bridge and do the Lord's work.
Boom.
I think it's Gemini genes. I think he knows how to manipulate the media like Trump. But I'm saving my reservations for the music. If the music is bullshit, we're gonna have a whole separate.
We're gonna have a part 2?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Part 2.
I think we should have let it go to the album come out, boy. Because he said he's sampling from a sunken place, bro. Money on numbers on the board.
The next person, and I semi kind of like her. Cardi B. Because you are pregnant. You are a pregnant woman. The next time I see that almost 6 month premature baby drop on stage because you want to twerk and relive your stripper years, I'm gonna send out a cease and desist on behalf of We Say What They Can. When does your slutness stop? You are performing on stage with a child.
Well, she canceled the rest of the dates. I think she might have got your memo early. She canceled the rest of the dates.
Listen,
she did.
I think
she should.
Maternity can mature you, so I think that's what happened.
You are pregnant. I gotta see another performance, and then
you
you twerking
prematurely.
Why are you twerking with child in your belly? Because you're reliving the slutness in you, the lust years.
They can't grow up.
The private night days. Sin City. My boy, Sin City, went to Sin City. Here's something right there, live on the floor. You know how we
second.
You know how, live on the floor.
Behind the scenes, we discussed how they give it up in strip clubs.
Yeah. Listen,
leave it in game.
If you hand me a glove, I got beef.
City.
Hand me a glove is like no spoon for some grub.
Need one? Let me know.
Or same spoon.
Do you have somebody for the ravioli report, my brother?
Nah.
So we gonna leave it at them two.
Yeah, I told you I'm gonna reserve my other one for later. When the music
this is Streets Wanna Know. The homie, give me a handle again. We appreciate you for coming through, having
fun
with us.
Check us out, Facebook, Ola Yinka, OLA space YINKA. Instagram, Ola Yinka Clothing, OLAYINKA.
That's right.
Clothing, straight up. Check me out. If you need the number, hit me direct. We got the 929-234-0904. Customizing anything you need.
That's right.
Holla at me, man.
Get your clothes custom made by the homie.
That's a fact.
And I am at @IHeySmittle _I_Hey_Smittle. Don't ask me why. Just pay attention to me. You'll understand why they hate me.
Season 2. We thank you. Appreciate y'all support.
That's right.
Till next time.
Peace.
Wednesdays, people 1.